I'm Morgaine De Leonardis. I'm the curator of the current exhibition that is up here at SMUSH Gallery. I am a 20-something white woman in a green checkered shirt. I have on round brown glasses with big brown eyes. I have on long, funky, dangly earrings with this yellow, orangish stone at the bottom, and my hair is in a pretty messy bun. Behind me, you can see some of the artwork that I'll dive into, but a quick description of them is they are black frame, 19 by 24 inches, and they are big white lips that seem to be mouthing something, and there are collages in the negative space within the mouth. Who am I? I am a dancer, I'm a producer, I'm a maker. I am now a curator apparently for this time. It's my first curation, and it's been a blast. And I'm also an accessibility coordinator. I do a lot of work with disabled artists on how to make accessible performances happen and visual exhibitions. And with access, that's not something that we add on, but something that is really coordinated and at the center of the work that we're doing. I currently live in Brooklyn, but I'm from Jersey City. Shout out to all the people who are from the Heights. I was born in the Heights. My family is from Hoboken and Greenville, so it is such a pleasure. Literally every single time I get to share and make art in Jersey City, it is a true, true honor and something that I hold very close to my heart. So thank you, Caitlin Halpern, and thank you, SMUSH, for continuously giving me the opportunity to share art in the city, and thank you, Art House, as well. You guys have been a huge support of me and my ability to share work with my family and the city. So about the exhibition, it's called Occupation Artists in 2020. It is a show that features both disabled and non-disabled artists. A lot of them are multidisciplinary, a lot of them do visual work and do performance work. In this show, we have a mixture of self-photography, self-portraits. We have digital drawing. There is collage, like the piece behind me. There is epoxy molding, which I'll show you some of. And what else? We have some drawing and some hand painting. A quick description of why I wanted to do this. I was filling out a medical form once that asked what my occupation was, and I ended up writing 7 jobs. And I was like, whoa. I had no idea how many jobs I had, and then I started to think a lot about my peers and the fellow artists that I work with, and I realized that artists have so many jobs and work so many gigs and do so many things just to pursue what we want and where our hearts are at. So then occupation, I started to think more about the instability of the economics of this field and this career, and how we can have conversations about it and how we can maybe advocate towards a better field to be working in, more sustainable, more equitable. And the other side of occupation that I'm really interested in, or was interested in when we were making this, is what occupies your time. And a lot of us have been forced into isolation for the first time in our lives this past year. And so a lot of work has turned out to be about isolation, but I don't want to talk about isolation without shouting out to Disability Wisdom and the disabled and chronically ill artists that I get to work with all of the time, who have been isolated and have lived in isolation for a long time, and it's not something new for them. So as we're all going through this, I always want to acknowledge and recognize that there's a lot of wisdom that disabled people and disabled communities have that can offer us as we deal with isolation for the first time so abruptly in our lives. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you a tour of a few pieces, and then after that, I will tell you a little bit about what we have going on, when the gallery is open, and the performance that we are going to be live streaming from here in SMUSH Gallery tomorrow night. So yeah, more on that soon. Also, if I get close to like a minute, if someone could give me an auditory heads up, because I'm on my phone and probably won't see the chat.
Here, you've got about 3 minutes left now.
3 minutes?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so the first work that I wanted to show you is actually this one down here. It is 5 pieces, and each one is a lip that is mouthing the word breathe. The artist's name is Anna Gichan, and the name of this series is called The Tip of My Tongue. Anna is she is a dancer, a filmmaker, and a visual artist. She is deaf, lowercase deaf, and hard of hearing. And this piece specifically is about her experience lip reading, and how lip reading is, very much her main form of communication. And the tip of my tongue came from the inspiration of both that she relies on communication from both the tip of her tongue, but also the tip of other people's tongues. I wanted to kind of go through and read an image description for each one, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time. So I am going to skip that, but there are image descriptions and information all on the website, which I will mention. This next artist is Shanel Edwards. They are a Black, queer, non-binary femme living and working and making awesome art in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This piece is a self-portrait of them in their bedroom, and kind of going through the different feels of being in their own space and being alone. I'll kind of quickly go through the title of each one. This one is called Witness. This one is called In Progress. This one is also called In Progress. And this one is called Chaos. There's also a short film that they have shared with us that you'll be able to see on our online gallery, and it'll also be streaming at tomorrow night's live performance, where you'll be able to witness it. It'll have both captions and audio description read out loud. Boom, boom. Okay, quick overview. Here's the whole thing. Ooh. Cool. All right, I'm gonna skip the last one and go into details so you can come witness the work in person or see it online or see us perform tomorrow night. So, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Sorry, my phone is so funky. So the exhibition is open through December 20th. Gallery hours are Saturdays from 12 to 3 and Sundays from 12 to 6. I will be here on Sundays if you want to come in then, because I will totally chat you up and we can talk about all this art, or we can just talk about how awesome Jersey City is, or we can talk about anything you want. We can talk about making work together. I'll be here and I love talking to people. Masks, of course, social distancing. The max is 5 people in this space. And then the last thing that I want to mention is if you go to smushgallery.com, you'll see both the online exhibition for this show, and you'll also see information for our show that is happening tomorrow night, live streaming at 7 p.m. It's called Occupy My Mind, and it will be performances by all artists who also have visual work in this show, and myself included. So there'll be film, there'll be dance, there'll be storytelling. My piece will be a little bit of dance, a little bit of monologue. So come if you're around. Tickets are on a sliding scale from $5 to $35. And yeah, just go to smushgallery.com and you'll see the ticket information for that. I will have auto captions, which I am aware aren't as good as CART, but I am an independent artist paying for access out of my pocket. There will be ASL interpretation, and there will also be audio description. So if you have any questions about any of that, please feel free to contact me, Morgaine De Leonardis. My email is mdeleonardis1237@gmail.com. I'll put that in the chat, or you can email hello@smushgallery.com. Okay, I think that's everything. I hope you join us in person to come see the show, come talk to me, and I hope you come tomorrow night where you can witness us performing, giving you a little show from the comfort of your home. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much, and thank you Art House again.
Thank you.